Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss about the packing fraction. So in the previous lecture we have discussed about the what is the atomic radius and what is the simple cubic unit cell, what is face centered cubic cell, and what is face body centered unit cell. So we have also discussed their characteristics. In the characteristics we have discussed about the atomic radius. We have discussed about the what is the number of unit cell, number of atoms in the unit cell. So by making use of those properties we are going to discuss the packing fraction. So packing fraction is basically the total fraction of volume occupied by the atoms in the crystal, and it is defined by the ratio of the volume occupied by the atoms in the unit cell to the volume of the unit cell. So now if you want to reduce the volume occupied by the unit cell, we know that we have calculated the effective number of atoms per unit cell, so which are multiplied by the volume of the atom. So we know that the volumes, the atoms we have considered as the hard sphere. So we know that the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 and the cube of its radius, and where r is the radius of the that hard sphere. So therefore the number of atoms in the per unit cell will be multiplied by the volume of the hard sphere. So therefore volume occupied by the atoms in the unit cell will be the number of atoms per unit cell into the volume of the sphere. And the volume of the unit cell will be, this is also we have reduced, this is the cube of the side of the cube, or the cube of the primitives. So in the case of cube, a b c are equal, so therefore this is the cube of that primitive. So if you put these values in the definition of the packing fraction, we will get, that is number of atoms multiplied by the volume of the atoms divided by the volume of the unit cell. So we know that this number of effective number of atoms per unit cell is different for the different types of subsystem of the cubic cell. So first of all, if you consider that a simple cubic system, so in the simple cubic system the atomic radius is half of the primitive, that is a by 2, and effective number of atoms per unit cell is 1, which is given by this formula, where nc is the corner number of corner atom, nf is the number of face centered atom, and nv is the number of body centered atom. So in the simple cubic case there are 8 number of corner atom, there is no face centered atom, there is no body centered, so therefore number of effective atoms per unit cell will be 1. So if you put this value into this formula by calculating this, we get pi by 6. So if you put the value pi, that is 3.143 divided by 6, so if you calculate this, so packing fraction will be 0.523. so this is the packing fraction. So now if you want to calculate the packing efficiency will be packing fraction into 100. So this will be 0.523 multiplied by 100, so this will be 52.3%. so this will be the packing efficiency. So packing efficiency of the simple cubic lattice will be 52.3%. So now now we will calculate the packing fraction and packing efficiency for the face centered cubic unit cell of cubic system. So for the face centered cubic unit cell, atomic radius is this, we have calculated in the previous lecture, a upon 2 under root 2, and number of effective number of atoms per unit cell will be 4. This is also calculated by this using this formula. So putting these values, that is 4 by 3 pi, what is r is a upon 2 under root 2 cube into effective number of atoms are 4, and this is a cube So if you simplify this is 4 by 3, so 3 aq into pi. So if you make cube root, this will be aq divided by cube of 2 is 8 into if you take the cube under root 2, this will be 2 under root 2. If you take the cube of this under root 2 into 4. So if you calculate a cube will be cancelled. This will be 16, this will be 16, so these will be cancelled out. So packing fraction will be pi, no, this will not be cancelled, this will be cancelled. So this will be pi upon 3 under root 2. So if you put the values, 3.143 divided by 3 into root 1.144. If you solve this, you will get 0.74. This is the packing fraction. If you calculate the packing efficiency, this will be packing fraction multiplied by 100. So this will be 0.74 into 100. So this will be packing efficiency will be 74%. So now we will calculate the packing fraction for the, that is, body centered cubic unit cell. So for body centered, we have calculated in the previous lecture, atomic radius will be under root 3 by 4 into A, and number of effective atoms per unit cell in the body centered case will be 2. So if we put this formula, this will be 4 under root 3 cube of radius, this is a cube, volume of the unit cell, and under root 3 by 4 q into effective number of atom will be 2. So if you solve this will be 4 by 3 a cube, this will be 3 into under root 3, this will be a cube into 4 into 16 into, so if we solve this, and this will be 3, this will be 8, so, and this will also be cancelled, so this will be pi under root 3 upon 8. So if you put these values, 3.14 into 1.7 upon 8, sorry 8 is here, so 8. So if you solve for this will be 0.68. This will be the packing fraction. Then packing efficiency, packing fraction at 100, this will be 68%. So we have calculated that the packing fraction is highest for the face centered cubic crystal, and packing efficiency, that is 74%, is the highest. So we can say that the face centered cubic unit cell or crystal in cubic lattice has the highest packing fraction and the highest packing efficiency. So it is the most dense or most closely packed subsystem of the cubic crystals. So next we are going to calculate the, that is, density of a cubic crystal. So to calculate the density of the cubic crystal, so we will assume that let m with the molecular mass of crystal. So, and let us also consider small n with the number of molecules or atoms per unit cell, and let capital N with the Avogadro number, that is 6.023 × 10⁻23. So then mass of this Avogadro number of molecules will be capital N. So then mass of the small number of add molecules will be capital M into N upon N. This will be the mass of these number of molecules per unit cell. So this is the mass for this capital unit cell atoms per unit cell. So therefore, if we know that what is density. Density is mass upon volume. So volume of this cubic crystal will be A cube. So therefore the mass will be mass of these number of atom per unit cell will be rho into A cube. So this mass we have calculated, so this will be equal to this mass. So therefore, by equating density into volume, this will be the mass. This is we have calculated m into n upon n. So from here we can calculate the density. This will be m n on n into divided by A cube. This will be the density of this cubic crystal. So from here you can also calculate this A. This will be the cube root of this m upon n into rho cube root. So this we have calculated the density of the cubic crystal, or let us density of the cubic crystal.